So, welcome to the panel discussion on innovation platform for new pre-startups. My name is Heidi Vartiainen, and I'm part of the W Power team here at Karelia University of Applied Sciences in Joensuu, Finland. I am happy to introduce the fourth work package of our project, the output, and also I'm going to present the host and the panelist of today's panel discussion. But as we well know, maintaining the vitality in sparsely populated areas is a common challenge in the northern regions of Europe. And one of the concrete activities of the W Power project concentrated specifically on encouragement of self-employment. And the purpose was therefore to increase innovation potential and entrepreneurial mindset among women, either to start a new business or then maybe alternatively develop their existing companies. And as a result, a business idea competition format for women startups and entrepreneurs was modeled. The business idea competition was based on draft program designed by Karelia University of Applied Sciences. And today we're happy to introduce the booklet modeling the innovation platform for female entrepreneurs in the Northern Periphery and Arctic. It's now available in Tavata platform and also on W Power webpage. The booklet sheds light on the background work, mapping out existing regional innovation platforms, and then it concentrates more on the modeling the business idea competition format. And the model is explained in the booklet and the experiences of both in the national pilot and then the regional pilots. The competitions are introduced. Moreover, we created an animation video that describes the process of planning a business idea competition. And next we will see that video. You can watch it. We will share a link because at the moment it looks like there are some challenges on our platform here in Zoom, so that unfortunately we cannot show it directly, but we will soon put the link for the video. But after the video, our host Heikki Immonen will have the floor and start the panel discussion with our guests. Heikki Immonen works as the principal lecturer of entrepreneurship at Karelia University of Applied Sciences. And his responsibilities include the draft program, which offers coaching and microfunding for new entrepreneurs. Moreover, Heikki Immonen is responsible for the development of entrepreneurship education at Karelia University of Applied Sciences. The panelists of today's discussion are Karina Kauppila from MBK Ltd, Sweden, Kate Suopajärvi from Arctic Cherry, Finland, and then our happy FoResting group, Marjut Räty, Tytti Alastalo, Satu Ketonen, and Susanna Manninen from Finland. And after the experiences and thoughts of the panelists on entrepreneurship, you will also hear about the afterlife of draft program. Heikki Immonen will discuss the topic with Reeta Sipola, project manager from Lapland University of Applied Sciences, and Catherine Langtine, director of Women in Business, New Brunswick in Canada. But first, we hope that you will enjoy the video, and after that, our vivid panel discussion. And let's see if the link is available. Yes, it's available there on chat. So please, we hope that you could independently watch the video, and after that, Heikki, the floor is yours. The video takes about 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
So hello everybody. As soon as you team FoResting and Kate, and if we get Karina also online, after you watch the video, please, if you turn on your camera and mic. Nice to see you all. All here.
See you.
Nice to see you.
So I think it's good time to test my microphone also. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
I wasn't so sure if my headphones are working.
Working excellently. Great
Very
background
good.
you have there.
Yeah, it's really natural. I'm on my way to move to Lapland, so I just stopped my car and park it.
Some
next
random
road.
location.
Yeah.
That's great. So if and when Karina is also able to join us, we have now we have 5, but then we will have 6 entrepreneurs with us today representing 3 companies, and these companies, what I see, especially in the case of Kate and Karina, are companies that are in many types of businesses, broad interests, but also Team FoResting. Team FoResting, it's a new company, but there are many directions for the company to go, and I think that is typical of businesses that are operating in our sparsely populated remote regions, like we all live in. So in here, entrepreneurs need to do many things, and we need to be creative. Let's start with Kate. We would like to hear a little bit about all the things you are involved in and a little bit about your background. So please go ahead.
Hello there. I'm Kate Suopajärvi from Rovaniemi, Finland, and my business is Arctic Cherry, and that's it. That's also my artist name, because I do performing, modeling, hosting events, and producing events, also dancing and singing, all kinds of performing for fun and relaxing and so on. And I have been entrepreneur since 2016, but I have been part-time entrepreneur, and I'm planning to be full-time entrepreneur, but not sure the timeline yet. And I'm studying in University of Lapland fashion designing, and I would like to add this clothing design and fashion to my business. And also in this innovation event, I showed my idea, which is in me now. This dress, actually. Multifunctional dress, and I didn't actually win, but I got a lot from this competition, and I can now tell you that I'm again in this innovation competition here in Rovaniemi, and now I have a little bit different idea, but I don't tell about it yet.
Excellent. Now it would be internationally stolen.
Yeah,
great idea.
exactly.
I didn't know beforehand about this multifunctional. What is the idea with that?
With this dress,
Yeah.
that there are many things that you can do with this. That you can take your sleeves away, and also this diamond is that you can take it away if you want to show more or cover more, and also in hemline that you can change the shape of the dress, that you have one dress that works in many occasions and saves environment and your closet and everything. That's the idea, basically.
At the outset, it would seem that you have very many types of product and services running, but do you feel what is the unifying thing? Is there something, some story that brings all of these together?
Yeah.
How do you see it?
Yeah, when I first started my business, I had one idea that I would like to wide idea of beauty, that I would like to show that everybody are beautiful how they are, that they don't have to change to be something or someone, that they are good as they are. And that is my business idea in all what I do. I want to encourage people, especially women, to be proud of themselves and proud of their body, and don't worry about what media says or any bad things. That is my idea, also in clothing business, but also what I do everything else.
Do you feel your customers, do they get that message? Do you get that kind of feedback?
I think so. I have got feedback, especially when I'm modeling myself, that many times I'm modeling in like big events where are lots of people. So they come after a fashion show to tell me that that was great to see you there, and I want to buy that dress. And because there are not so many plus size ladies who do that.
Var det bra?
Sorry?
Oi.
Okay.
Excuse me, Kate. Kate, excuse me.
It's okay. So there are not so many plus size women who are performing, for example, or taking part in fashion business, especially in north part and partially areas. So I wanted to step in this businesses.
Great. Now let's move to Team FoResting, and they are in a type of business where we actually have, at least nationally in Finland, also other female entrepreneurs involved in a little bit similar kind of. But Team FoResting, what's your unique angle to what you are doing, and what is it that you are doing actually?
So we offer relaxing and empowering experience, and also exercises in the heart of nature. And so we arrange tours and moments where we use our own self-developed forest balance technique and path of the change. So we step out from the learned paths, also in the nature, but also on our minds. So towards the more balanced life. And we have all really strong passion for the nature, and also we have thoughts that it has been really good for us, so we want to take this technique and nature also for other people.
I would like to ask specifically from you, Tytti. On Tuesday, we met in Joensuu, and you mentioned that you're heading to Lapland, and you've been in Lapland doing, let's say, more traditional Arctic or northern tourism things, like organizing snowshoeing tours, and what is moottorikelkka in English, if you're snowmobile things and like that. So if you compare what you are doing, what is the big difference to that kind of experiential stuff?
So what are we doing with the FoResting team? So we are helping people to feel better in a total, all areas of the life, and we also hope that it's coming to totally like a part of their lives. So, but there are other things what I'm doing in Lapland. So it's more just for like a fun and so on.
Yeah. So you have in your business, it's perhaps for the long term and for the
Exactly.
overall development of the. So there's 4 entrepreneurs here. How did you find each other, and how is it working? At least it seems that you are smiling.
Sometimes. Yeah.
So do you wanna tell something, Satu, Susanna, Mari?
Who wants to start? We are very good friends. And still, yes, even if I've been working together for a while now, but still good friends. And I think that's I think it gets power and it gives power for us. Yeah, we have known each other since we have been children, so
it's quite easy to work together.
And it started when we all was kind of situation that we didn't know what to do next, and
Because Corona.
and some of us, we were like near to burn out. So we just realized that, whoa, what power we have together if we like take all these things what we have learned from the nature to each other. So if we can teach it or show it to others also, so it's really powerful. And 1 year ago we started to organize, and we had some ideas going on. Hey, this would be great, and so on. And actually, then came this double wave power competition. So great timing. Yeah.
Excellent. What Kate mentioned that she has started that it's a part-time business for her with the goal of going full-time. How is it you? Is it also is it already a full-time thing, or do you have other income sources also going on the side?
Yeah, we have all some other incomes also that we are doing that part-time. But our goal is that we can do it full-time with Satu, and these two my goals, and they have so much to do with Villa Oras.
Yes, because I have 3 other companies. 2 other. This is my 3rd.
Serial entrepreneur.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Superwoman.
And it's not uncommon to have a situation. I don't know, is it specific to our remote areas, but to move from paid job and for years to have, for example, in a paid job, or maybe in this case other companies on the side. So it's not uncommon. Do we have Karina? Karina, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, Karina seems to be online. Hopefully, Karina, you can turn on your camera and your microphone so that we could see and hear you.
But when Karina, you're able to, then but let's move back to Kate. The innovation platform or the competition. Why did you apply and are again applying? And then even for the first time, what did you get out of it?
Yeah. First of all, I like competitions. One reason, but also I wanted to get feedback from my ideas from other people, and when I was pitching my idea for quite many judges. I was thinking that I get some questions afterwards and also feedback after this competition. And even I didn't win, of course I was disappointed, but I got many good ideas from the judges, and also I got this experience of pitching because this was my first time to pitch my idea, and I filmed little video about this dress, and then I told a little bit about statistics and so on. And I think that was very useful because after that I have done pitching quite a few times actually.
Mm.
And that
Has
was
it
very
been?
good.
Have you been? For example, have you applied funding? Has it been in that kind of situation, or in what kind of situation?
Not yet. I actually took part other competition again,
Okay.
pitching competition, but other idea, and also for my school work there was one pitching event also.
Mm.
But this is good preparation for like funding pitching. That's what I haven't done yet. Yeah.
What how would you say if a person has never done any pitching, what should be there in the presentation? What would be a good business presentation like that be? What's the key?
I think the key is that you get your main point, why you do this, or why this thing is good, or you get your main point and how to present it also, because if it sounds boring or you don't have anything to show there, it's more difficult to get what you have in your pitching. That I usually use different kind of things like pictures or sound or something more than just speaking, because people learn different way, and that's why I use different things.
In the innovation platform, did you have a chance to practice and get feedback before the official, or was it did you do it based on instructions?
I did it based in instructions. Of course, I tested how the Teams works, so I knew how it working, but I didn't test pitching. But I practice it all alone and time it that it doesn't be more than 3 minutes, because that was important. So that was, and also I filmed myself, that I see what I do and how where to look and how to do everything. So
yeah, that is excellent tip advice.
Yeah.
It's quite humbling, at least, to see the first versions of of the presentation.
Yeah.
When you then got feedback, was the feedback as part of the innovation platform, was it about the business, or was it about the way you presented, or?
And feedback, it was actually about the idea of this dress, and there was good ideas, but partly I don't know how judges were thinking, because they just comment, some of them, that you have only one product, that it doesn't be enough. But I just applied with this product. Of course, I have other products also, but
yeah,
I don't know how they think that, or did I understand wrongly that I should present my whole business or just one product, or?
Yeah. That is it's a common problem. So I've been running these kinds of competitions here in Joensuu, in North Karelia, Finland, and it's a typical case that in the jury, or there are many people who are doing the judging, that they only have the information you have in the presentation. So
Yeah.
that's a common problem. Like you cannot assume that they have any other information. Did you have, even because of we have Corona pandemic, did you have an opportunity to network or meet other participants?
Not in this innovation platform, but other V-Power projects I have met people.
Mm.
So that has been very useful.
Mm.
Yeah.
Was it part of a training or?
It was
or
I don't know, was it different program? I think I have participated all V-Power projects, what you
Excellent.
got. So I'm not sure which one is which, but
Yeah.
I think it's a peer-to-peer program or something.
Yeah.
I got to meet a Canadian designer, so we got chat a little bit or quite a lot about designing things. It was very interesting. Yeah.
Excellent. Now we have Karina Kaupila. Karina, do you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. I have a small problem with my camera, so I'm sorry.
Let's not worry about that. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's quite enough that the sound is working. So Karina, what is your business about? What kind of an entrepreneur are you?
I'm have a company and we're offering educations to people. And of course, in this case, we are offering wheel lowers and machine educations to all people, but we are specialized to help women because they are not so used and they are not so common in this world, and sometimes they don't have the right, they don't think they can handle the machine.
Is it that you are offering training programs for women who want to then be in that industry or in that profession?
Yes, in that industry and also in that profession. So that's what I'm doing. Of course, we have companies with safety education and also a lot of work environment education also. So that's I have been running this company for 6 years, and we are growing, and now I think we have people all around Sweden, but the main is Kiruna and Gällivare.
Did you have were you working in the industry doing those kinds of things yourself, and then you moved and started your own business?
Yes, I have been a consult for over 20 years. I have been working with environment and all of that stuff, and I have seen, the problems with people are getting hurt and people don't understand the safety rules. So after 20 years, I decided that I would like to do something new or something else. And then I thought for a while, and then I realized that I would like to help people. I would like to make sure that people take care of themselves at the work site place, and that everyone is coming home after the work. So, and then the training part is a product of that.
And then you applied to the innovation platform or the competition, even though you had some history with your company and earlier than with the consultancy. What were you expecting to get, and what did you actually get from joining the program?
I got lots of help because I'm a female. I'm not used to, even if I have had company for some years, but I didn't have the experience, and they helped me to pitch my company. They helped to make me take the goals. Where is my company supposed to go, and how can I make it in 5 years, 10 years, and also how to handle the money, the financial part in the company. That's also a big thing. If you can't handle the money, and if you don't understand what is happening with the money and how to keep them, or then you have big problems.
Exactly. Going back to team FoResting, you applied to the W Power innovation competition, and you were selected, and you received some microfunding, but you also got some coaching. And so what have you, besides of the money, what have been the benefits?
The benefits, of course, I have learned to meet people and also take care of the company, make it growing, and also make me as a person more safety and comfortable in different situations.
Good. Are in your region, Karina, are there plans to have that kind of competition? We heard from Kate that she has been joining a new competition. Are you planning, Karina, to apply in similar competitions in the future?
I think so. It's nice because when you are applying for this competition, then you think you have a plan and you make some goals and all that. And I think it's really good. And also, I think you reach I don't have the word, bekräftelse, that you are doing the right stuff.
My Swedish is very bad.
Confirmation.
So of course, I think it's funny, and you meet, you learn to know lots of other people, and also heard about their problems or their products, and perhaps you can, as we call it in Sweden, kroka arm, and make it help each other. So
Karina, is it okay if we now come more towards the Russian border in eastern Finland and ask from Team FoResting your experiences regarding the training program? So Team FoResting in Joensuu and one member in the middle of somewhere. What did you have your experiences been similar to Kate and Karina, or something different?
Yeah, so I think that we have got lot of from all the exercises and like a support what we have got. So I think that we have gone much faster than without all this meetings and so on. So what are you thinking, Susanna and Marius?
Yes. And I think when we first took part of the competition, so that we had one big idea and big dream, and we didn't know where to start, what we want to do. So with this competition, it was easier to focus what is our main point and how you tell it to others, also that the others understand it. So it was the first most important, I think.
Yeah.
I hope the big dream hasn't come very small.
No, it's just where to start, and then it's still very big, getting bigger all the time. Yeah.
Yes, but all this cooperation and networking, and did we already say that we have got a lot of support?
Yeah.
A new mentor or that kind of. people around us.
Yeah.
My observation has been learning from other regions because of the W Power project is that we are not big metropolitan areas, so perhaps it's easier for us to be maybe collectively organize ourselves and help each other, and we know a lot of other people in so is there do you feel it's like that? Is it or is it too closed that everybody is just very, how do you see, is it an
I
added
think that
value, this kind of
yeah, I think that all the people who are around us and support each other, this is really good, and they help us. So I think that cooperating with everybody is just good thing.
Team FoResting, thinking of about your future now, if we would have a W Power program for the next step, what kind of a help would you be looking for? What do you need in your next stage?
Well, our own application for our trainings and so on. We just got that idea from Monday. Yeah.
Can you say again what was it like?
Yeah.
There was a speaker, Maija Ittonen, who actually gave us really good advice. What we have also thought already that because we will have those internet courses, and so she gave like a good advice that you should make a app. Phone app.
Yeah, okay, mobile application.
Yeah,
yes.
Application, yeah. And yeah, that we haven't actually like realized that that it should be.
Yeah.
We have thought only like a ebook or something.
Yesterday I actually met a former entrepreneur from our area, and one of his companies, they are making these early stage demo versions of app with just a few thousand euros, where you can really test with real people. So maybe that would be one option. But hey, actually, Satu has been Satu Mustonen and also Heidi Vartiainen telling me that it's already 2:42 here in Finland, and in this part of the program, so I ask entrepreneurs to stay online and feel free to comment. But now Catherine from Canada, where it's early morning, where also this innovation platform happened, they organized it, and now they have a lot of ideas and plans to take it to the next level. So Catherine, would you like to share what are your plans?
Absolutely.
And then we critically try to maybe give feedback. How does it sound?
Perfect. Sounds great. So, well, good morning. Actually, it's here. Here it is 8:42, so in the morning. So it's quite early. So I'm really glad to be here and just to explain what we are doing here in New Brunswick, Canada. Just to give you a little bit for people that are online, just to explain who I work for. So it's Women in Business New Brunswick, and we help women entrepreneurs start their business, grow their business, and export their products or services. And so we got on board with the W Power project, and one of the projects were the startup competition, and we absolutely had to do it here in Canada. So it was very interesting and a really good learning opportunity for us. And when we got on board, we launched the first startup competition in October of last year, 2020. And we were surprised with the number of application we received. So we received 34 applications of women entrepreneurs. And I remember doing some interviews with the media, and they were saying it's the middle of a pandemic. Who's going to apply for to start a business? And at the time we didn't know. So we said, we're going to try and we're going to see if we're going to receive some applications. We were so surprised, 34 applications. So we decided to keep every one of them. And we had some trainings. We made sure that we equipped these women entrepreneurs with all the tools they needed, how to do a perfect pitch, how to set your price, how to market to the right audience. And we made sure that we were building a good foundation for them to do a great pitch for the competition, for the semifinal and the final. And it was such a success that we decided to do it again this year. So we just sent the call for interest last week. And I think it was last Friday or last Thursday, and we already have 8 applications today. So we're very thrilled, and this is going to be a good legacy from the W Power project that we're going to continue doing, hopefully every year. So we're going to see how much interest we get this year. I don't know if we're going to top 34 application. Like I mentioned, I was so surprised on the amount of interest that we received. And the feedback was really good from these women. They felt like, even though, so we had a first prize, second prize, and we also had a prize for students teams. And so I think at the end of the day, everybody came out a winner. I think, like Kate was saying, you get to meet a lot of people, you network, also you get some training. So at the end of the day, everybody was a winner, even though they didn't finish first place. They got a lot of training and all of that for free.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent way to see it, that all who apply get to join the program, and then also the chance then to win the competition at the end of the program is kind of a one motivational aspect that helps you to stay motivated and learn. So you mentioned first place, second place, and then a student prize. So you had 3 prizes.
That's correct. Yeah. Yes.
And yes, please.
Oh, just wanted to say that it was a very good motivation. It was a cash prize, but the women entrepreneurs also, like you just mentioned, everybody were accepted to participate.
Those who got the cash prize, did you continue with them in some special coaching, or it was the cash prize and then as part of your organization's normal business advising? How
Very
did
good
it
question.
go?
Very good question. We did continue with the first prize winner, and with our organization, we do provide a lot of programs and a lot of training. So all of them are always welcome to join at any point. But we did keep a close relationship with the first prize winner, and we're really following. Also, something that was also added last minute, we had a consultant that said, I really support what you're doing. And he said, I'm willing to give out some consulting hours to the first prize winner. So we were tracking how she was doing, and she's growing a lot. The second prize, I think I'm not sure if we kept that much in touch with them. And the student prize, well, it was not necessarily for it was to start the process of thinking, and it was not necessarily for a business that was going to be developed. Hopefully it was, but I don't think they did not develop the idea further. But for that was an exception for the students. We just really wanted to get the ball rolling and their thinking caps, and really to get the entrepreneurial spirit within the college.
Was the college working with you to get students to apply?
Yes. So we have, because of W Power, we developed a great partnership with the Collège Communautaire du Nouveau-Brunswick. So it's French, it's a college, the acronym is CCNB. And so we work closely with some teachers there, and they do have a business club, which is called Club Business. And we work together, and they helped us with recruitment as well. For that project.
Excellent, because now Reetta Sipola from the Lapland University of Applied Sciences, there the organizer, am I correct, Reetta, has been actually then a college or a University of Applied Sciences. So would you, Reetta, like to tell what are your plans for the future of the innovation platform in Lapland?
Yes, so hello also on my behalf. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
I should have the camera on as well, but I don't see myself, so I hope the technical.
We can see you.
Okay, that's great. Yes, so I come from the Lapland University of Applied Sciences, as Heikki said. So we are a school organization, not a business development organization as such, but we do our best to integrate somehow the entrepreneurship idea into the studies. And our approach to take this concept that we have been able to try in W Power project is that our school has actually decided to create this kind of concept, and it also includes a physical space. And our concept is called in Finnish rohkea, which means brave or bold. And this concept in the space that is now just renovated, because our house or our organization used this COVID time very wisely. So they have done a lot of renovations in our campus. So we were able to get our own nice and innovative and comfortable inviting space that would attract students to come in and participate and mingle. And we are going to organize some workshops and these kind of thematic coffee break visits with entrepreneurs who come in and tell their story and what's been their background and how did they become entrepreneurs. And they allow students to involve in conversation and ask questions and learn. So our approach has to respect the fact that the students are often very young, and it's not realistic to push everybody to start their business at once when they finish the school. So we provide skills. They can play with the idea of becoming entrepreneur, and they can share experiences and innovate and learn. And then the next thing that we have to develop is some kind of balance with the business development services that we have in the area. So we hope that they could come and visit the space that we have in the campus, so that there would be this kind of natural roles between our organization and then the business development organizations, and the students would already learn that where to go next. When they have been kind of playing in our kindergarten of entrepreneurship, then they can move to the next level.
Yes.
And maybe the next level would also utilize our services. So it would be.
Have you read thought that now that the W Power project will end, how will you keep on the view on women in business and women in entrepreneurship? Is it through the speakers you invite, or do you have any special plans for that?
Well, there is one teacher from the business education program who is now in charge of developing the activities in rohkea, and she has been in our project group, so she's aware of the things that we have been developing in this project, and she's very aware of equality and gender sensitivity and that kind of issues. So there will not be all male panels on anything, I presume. So I'm sure that because everything's with the W Power project started with the idea that we want to create this kind of modern concept to support entrepreneurship, so that it wouldn't have these unconscious bias of what is the right kind of entrepreneur.
Yes.
And so there would be this diversity, that it is not only allowed but also encouraged. And we just have to make sure that it also is visible in the communication. So now we had just our opening day earlier in September. So we are in very early stages of this process.
Catherine, you are representing Women in Business New Brunswick. How, as part of your training for these 30 plus applicants, how did you integrate the woman view as part of that training? Your organization is all about this, so what sort of best practice perhaps that you can tell us?
Okay, I'm trying to. Well, to begin with, in terms of application, we were accepting women that were also men as well in groups. Okay. So as long as they were 50% women and men on the team, we accepted the groups. So we saw that with the students as well, because we don't want to exclude anybody at the same time. We want to have opinions from both male and female. And so that was something that we decided early on to make sure that we include, if let's say a man wanted to participate, he had to find some women to join his team as well. So it had to be at least 50% or more women on the team. Besides that, we did have, for the trainings, it was some consultants that were doing the trainings. It was as much, I think it was pretty much 50-50. Sometimes it was a woman that was doing the training, and sometimes it was a man. It was all about the competence that they were able to bring to the table.
Yes.
So we didn't make it 100% women the whole time. It was, we didn't really think about that too much. We just said we want to open this to as much people as we can. And we were happy to receive some teams that were that had men in it as well. And the first prize winner for the student team, there was a man in it. So
going back to our entrepreneurs, W Power about women entrepreneurship in sparsely populated areas. How did you, as part of the innovation platform, did you experience that this theme was integrated in maybe the training programs, or and how did you experience it? Was that for you personally an important aspect of the training? Kate or Karina, or
can you repeat the question? Sorry.
Yes. So the W Power project, the main focus is women entrepreneurship in sparsely populated areas. Did you experience that was evident or visible in the activities that you took part? And how did you feel? Was it valuable for you?
Yes, actually, in the form where I applied to this competition, there was one space that said that how your business is going to improve things in here north, or so there I could also think about it more, that how my business is going to help women here in north or other sparsely populated area.
Is it, Kate, sorry to interrupt, is that an important value for you?
Yes.
That you feel?
Yes, it is, because in North part, it's many times there are not no jobs. That only way to get job, especially when you are women, is to employ yourself. So it's important to focus on that and also give courage people, also for women, how to do it, and courage that you can do it. And I think this project has gave this courage to people, to me, and also I think other people. So this has been very, very useful to me.
Excellent. You know what? 1 hour can go by very fast. Time is already up. It's 3 p.m. here in Finland. Heidi, do we have closing words for the panel discussion?
I think at this point, we would like to thank Kate and the FoResting team, and also Kaarina for participating. And it was also really interesting to hear, Catherine, your comments, and also to hear what's going on in the Lapland and also the future prospects. So altogether, I think we would like to thank you all for participating in today's panel discussion. And we hope that you will have a lovely rest of the day. And as far as the next program for the closing words for the thematic seminar week, our project manager, Helena, will probably continue. But I'm not sure whether she's going to continue. Will you, Helena, continue here actually on the same?
Yes, we will.